Welcome to the Profit Share Mastery Podcast with your hosts, Linda and Pres McKissack.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Profit Share Mastery Podcast. I'm your host, Pres McKissack.
And I'm Linda McKissack.
Linda, good to see you today. How are you?
I'm doing great. All about profit share.
I know. We have
excited.
a pretty big announcement to make today that we've been working on behind the scenes
Yep.
for quite a while now. And that is, you want to share it with them?
You've been working the hardest. You go ahead.
All right. We are really excited to share that we are within a month away from releasing our official book on profit share. So, woohoo! That's exciting. We've only been slated.
It's not an easy thing. I've written several books. That's not an easy task.
No, it's not. It takes a lot of work. And to be honest with you, you scrutinize, you do it, and then you go back through it, and then you go back through. I think this is the fourth or fifth time I've gone back through the book just to make sure I felt like I was putting out something, to be honest with you, that Gary Keller would be proud of, that our people would be proud of, and something that I felt like could really help those in KW take advantage of this amazing gift we've been given.
Yep, absolutely.
So we're really excited about it. Should we start with the title?
Yeah, go for it.
Tell them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the official title is The Profit Share Advantage, and really cool story actually around the title. I wanted to call it The Profit Share Secret. And when you read the book, you'll know why, so I'm not going to give that away. However, we decided to do something really cool, and we said, why don't we ask our community what they think of the title?
Mm-hmm.
And so we came up with kind of a list of, I think, maybe 5 or 6 different ideas that we had working, like the Profit Share Secret, Profit Share Advantage, a couple other ones that we liked, and then also the tagline. And the one I picked didn't win.
Isn't that crazy? Well, and two, Rory Vaden says in the title of your book, it should have what people want.
That's
and I
right.
think anybody that wants profit share would really like an advantage of how to get that profit share.
Yeah, 100%. I love what he says. He's like, your title should be, I want fill in the blank. So I want a profit share advantage. I want a profit share advantage.
Yep.
So that's a cool way to look at it. And sure enough, the community spoke, and we had quite a few voters. And so that's the one we landed on, and I'm really excited about it. So here's what we're going to do. We'll mention this more at the end as well, but we are going to be launching and hosting a book launch.
Yep.
It'll be virtual, so unfortunately, no grand party in person.
We'll party where we're at.
That's right. We'll do it virtually, though, and it'll still be a lot of fun. So we're going to do a virtual book launch on April 11th at 12 p.m. And so I'm going to just kind of tell you right off the bat exactly where to go, and then again, we'll kind of share more on that at the end as well. But if you go to profitsharebook.com, that's where you can go and register to be on our official book launch. So it's probably about an hour long, maybe a little bit less. And we're going to talk about the book. We're going to share with everyone how they can go get the book, and really the story of how it all came to be, and how we really think this is a true gift for those in KW.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in my forward of it, I said, why has this book not been written before? Right? Because there's so many of us that stalled and took a while to really grasp the gift that profit share is. I know it took me 4 years of being with the company before I finally said, okay, talk to me about profit share. And I'm so thankful that I did now. So what we're hoping is the book will get in the hands of people that might be their wake-up call a little bit sooner than we had our wake-up call.
Yeah, for sure. So a couple things on the book, the genesis of it. Why did we do this in the first place? So many of you know, if you listen to our podcast, that Linda and I have our system, which is Profit Share Sites. And that system has been designed to help people be able to scale their downline and to be able to do that from the comfort of their home across the country. So you really get the benefit of automation, leverage, technology, things like that. And we've had amazing results over the years. And so the book's going to really cover that strategy in detail. And the more I talk to people about profit share, what I found, Linda, is in the company, we had a gap. And so I either, to my surprise, was talking to people that had no idea what profit share even was.
Oh, yeah, that one.
And I had to get them from, okay, here's what profit share is, and now let's talk about the best strategies and the best ways for you to go grow your profit share. And that was a wide gap. I found, there's a group of people in KW who know what it is and really want to build it and see the opportunity in front of them. But there was a huge group who had no idea what profit share even was. And so inside the book, we take time and we actually demystify profit share. And we help people understand why we believe it's the best wealth building tool there is inside of this industry and inside of KW. And then we talk deep on the strategy of if you really want to get serious about building your profit share and recruit anywhere from 15 to 150 plus people a year, what do you have to do that?
Yeah. Because the reality is, Pres, there's two types of agents you can recruit. There's the existing agents, which people find a lot harder, takes a little more skill or a little more time and energy and effort. And then we looked up and realized that 70% of any office is new agents. And I remember years ago, Gary talking about cutting it off at the funnel. The reason you always want to be going after the best of the new agents is because that's cutting it off the funnel for the rest of the industry. Yeah. And so that's always stuck with me that's us. And we were all new once, right? I was a new agent at one time. And so I would have been blessed had KW found me earlier, had they been around earlier, had I been, found earlier for KW, that would have certainly been an advantage for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the thing, probably my favorite part about the book, Linda, and I mentioned this towards the end of the book, most people in profit share, or most people in Keller Williams would have a hard time duplicating what you did. You not that the strategies don't work, but the influential agent model that you used, you had the influence. You were like, there was a skill set that was developable and you developed over time, but you also had some influence at the time. And so to your point, that model just takes time, takes more time. And so what I love about this book and what it outlines, I don't care if this is the first day you're joining Keller Williams, or if you've been in the company for 25 years. I don't care if you are in a W-2 role. I don't care if you're in a 1099 role. I don't care if you work at Keller Williams International or whether you're out in the field.
You get the same advantage.
You have the same advantage. There is the advantage. Your advantage. You'll learn what the advantage is in the book, and it's deployable by anyone. And as long as you're willing to commit and do the work.
And two of my favorite stories around that, Pres, was, and you'll probably remember the names better than I will, but was the one gentleman who had wanted so hard to help his team leader and had tried many times to bring people in the company and just never could get it to work out on a local level, and was able to implement the system, and how rewarded he was, how excited he was, and how passionate he was that this system actually worked for him all over the country, whereas he had tried so hard locally to be that person that helped build the company and took advantage of profit share.
Well, in his first, I believe it was like 12 or 14 years in the company, he had recruited maybe a handful of people.
Yeah.
And within a year of working with us and deploying the profit share advantage, he had, I think it was over 20 people in his online.
Yeah. So cool.
How cool is that?
That story sticks with me. And then there was the story of Mary, who honestly had heard you talk about it a couple of times, didn't take action right away, which we all do, right? We hear great ideas and we kind of stew on them before we actually wake up, or, always say when we're ready, we'll hear the message. But she started taking advantage of it, and was giving her, such joy to be able to career counsel some of these people into an industry that she loved so much.
She started off and in her first 4 months averaged 5 people a month in her downline.
Yeah.
Like how cool is it to be able to go from I'm not recruiting anyone to I'm consistently recruiting 5 or more a month, right? And that's the other part about it that's really exciting with, again, you'll learn it in the book, Profit Share Advantage, is you get to go at your own pace. So if I want to recruit like Nick's story, which if you listen to the podcast, you've heard Nick's story before, but if you haven't, you'll get to hear it in the book. You want to recruit 163 people in a year, this model works to do that. If you want to recruit one person a month, right? Get 15 in your downline in a year, you can do that too. So it allows you to throttle up or down. And when you get busy, you can do less. And when you have a little more time, you can do more. And again, it's part of the secret of the profit share advantage is that it just gives you a systemized plan to follow. And again, we'll go deep in the book on both strategy and also system.
Yeah. I call it the come list me for recruits.
Yeah, that's right. What do you always say? No one ever minds being where?
Oh, no. Well, my friend Dean says it all the time. Nobody ever minds being on the receiving dock.
Yeah. Well, and that's a good point, because if you think about how most people, when they think growing their profit share, like, oh, I got to go out and like, what do I do? I call agents and tell them to come to Keller Williams, or do I they think of it as I've got to go recruit someone.
Yeah.
I've got to go convince someone to do something, which first off, if you listen to us, you know that you can't make, as you famously say, you can't make a buyer buy, a seller sell, or an agent join a company they don't want to join. So the difference though in this model that you'll learn more about is it actually switches the roles. They are contacting you.
Yeah, on your schedule when you only have open time.
That's right. Instead of you having to go out and cold call or, convince people to do something, which doesn't work anyways. So kind of flips it on its head. And again, like you say, no one ever minds being on the receiving dock.
Yeah. So cool.
That's great. Well, Linda, let's talk a little bit about what do you think, what are you most excited about the book? What are you most excited about it helping people do?
Well, I think you and I have been on this mission, gosh, for how many years now? I mean, ever since you sat next to me and listened to me talk to agents who got to the end of their career and had no money left to show for it. And we knew that there was a great opportunity called profit share. And so we've been on this mission for a long time. And we found out that because time is limited and we've got full jobs that we do other than this, we needed to reach more people. And so for me, what I'm most excited about is the reach that this book can get. I mean, I say to you all the time, why do we only have one Nick who's in our downline doing this program when we could have 20 Nicks, right?
Yep.
Well, it's all about a span of reach. And so to me, what I'm most excited about is and I think helping our leaders, our leaders really struggle to get people excited about profit share. And they either get tired of talking about it and quit talking about it, or the people don't do it, or people aren't interested because they're busy trying to make a dollar from their real estate, which I totally understand. But so it really gives our leaders a leg up and an opportunity to not always be the one that is trying to help and pitch profit share to people, the advantage of it.
So I totally agree with all of those things. A couple things I'd add on to it. Number one, ways that we intend this book to help all of KW. So number one, to be honest with you, this is Linda and I's gift back to this great company that's given so much to us. And I know it will help people see the opportunity in front of them and bridge the gap, because you and I can only be in so many places talking to so many people, but this book is something that can be everywhere and get in the hands of people that you and I'll never have a chance to have a one-to-one conversation with, but this can be the bridge to help more people.
Yeah.
The second thing is I want to see people who are new to the company be able to catch the profit share bug, if you will, faster than maybe others have in the past. Third, our Keller Williams offices, which you and I care deeply about.
Yeah.
Them having a tool that they can help get their people excited about the opportunity that they have in profit share, that if they choose to, they can hand this book out and give it to agents, or whoever they choose to be able to help them understand that there is an opportunity here and how they can take advantage of it if they choose to.
Yeah.
So those are really the key ways I'm really excited about the book, and I think our ecosystem can really leverage it and use it. The other part that I forgot to mention, for those of you who have a downline, and you wake up to the idea, you realize, oh my gosh, let's say you have 100 people in your downline, and maybe only one of them is really doing anything about continuing to grow the downline. That means that you have an opportunity to go get 99 people to wake up to the idea that they should be building their wealth at this company too. So to your point, how do we go get more Nicks in our downline, as we say? This might be a great tool for those who already have a downline to be able to give a gift to those people and get them excited about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, with that being said, Linda, what we're going to do is, again, as a reminder, April 11th at 12 o'clock, 12 to 1 Eastern time, we're going to host a book celebration, launch party, whatever you want to call it, We're going to have fun. We're going to teach a little bit. We're going to talk on the book, teach on the book for a few minutes, and then we're going to give everyone the details on how they can get it and all of those things. So if you want to join us, we would love to have you. It is going to be profitsharebook.com, and that's where you can go and register to be on our launch party.
Yep. And I would invite all your office, all your profit share downline, everybody.
Yeah, people in your downline.
Yep.
It's a great idea.
Sure.
Absolutely. Well, we're really excited. Here's what's true. You don't make money with a book. So
No.
So I want to be really clear.
No profits in this book.
We didn't do this to make money. We did this to give back. And I'm really excited because I think we're going to do that, and it's going to help a lot of people.
Yeah, me too. I mean, the reality is you got to give a message that's an important message many different ways. And as leaders, we sometimes tire of the way we're telling the message. And this is just one more way to get the message out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, Linda and I are so excited because we want to help give you the Profit Share advantage.
Yep.
And so join us April 11th. Go to profitsharebook.com and register, and we cannot wait to see you then. With that being said, Linda, you want to close us out?
Well, I do. Remember, don't walk over dollars to get to dimes. Profit Share is a huge gift that can change the legacy of your family. It can provide so many things: financial security, experiences. Some people use their profit share for trips and experiences. It can bring you so much freedom, and it's a gift that's just waiting to be opened. So don't miss out. Come to the book launch, get all your people on the book launch, and let's help spread the message of the gift of profit share.
Yeah, that's great. And as a reminder, again, on the podcast, we'd love for you, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And also do us a favor. Would you pass this podcast along to as many KW colleagues, friends, anyone you can think of that would benefit from learning about our book to come, to get people excited, but also anyone who you think would benefit from Profit Share, which is hopefully everyone, because it's an opportunity for all inside.
And if you have a great Profit Share story, we are starting to get people to share with us, hey, you should pick this person for your podcast because they have a great Profit Share story. We just had a great one last month. So if you know of great Profit Share stories, let us know. Reach out to us so that we can highlight those people and share the stories of people who have done amazing things because they have Profit Share.
Yeah, so true. All right. Well, we cannot wait to talk to you next month. We'll get to share details on how the book launch went and get to hopefully, again, celebrate with you in person or virtual on April 11th. So talk to you soon. Thanks.
See you there.